Anyway, while I was gone, I was thinking about what Jay said. Uh, re, can I submit runs with loaded saves? Um, well, yeah. When I load, when I load the save, it does not remember everything I did after the load, so it's probably not included in the in-game time, right? So I may not be allowed to. I might not be allowed to submit runs with safety saves to the leaderboard. So there we go. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to do a run without safety saves. Segmented runs are a thing, but there is no category for them on speedrun.com for this game. Segmented runs, I think, generally. I mean, Emma can probably weigh in on this better than I can. She's a real speedrunner, as I self-deprecate. I think generally you see segmented runs for much longer games, like the Final Fantasy games and the Persona 5s of the world. Okay, let's try this again. 3, 2, 1, let's jam. I'm a fake gamer. Fake gamer? I don't know what that was. Didn't get it. Oh well. One of these days I'll figure out how that works. Okay, so good to know though, Jay. That's 2 fights in a row with Ryoken that I've gotten. I've gotten a 2-shot combo followed by 2 normal shots with type 0, 1 wasted type 0, which means I only got 4 shots in with the type 0 film, and then 1 type 90 normal shot. And it still killed him with 5 shots. So, that's good to know. So maybe I don't worry so much about, getting the perfect fight against Ryoken like I have been kind of doing. And instead just try and kill him, no matter what it takes. Well, yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't say you can't have safety saves. There's nothing in the rules that says you can't. But just thinking about it logically, it is no longer an accurate representation of your time. Like, the closest thing I could compare it to is it's now a spliced run. Like, I took my best fight of all of those fights. It's the only thing the in-game timer took into consideration was the one that I finished. So it's like it's splicing without deleting the stuff that I didn't want. So we'll try to do this one without We'll try to do this one without any safety saves. I mean, that was the only one that I made, was at there at the very end, and decent chance that I don't actually need it. Because I didn't die at any point during that fight. I bailed on it, 3 or 4 times before I finally got one that I was happy with. Oops. Open it. Gosh darn it. Yeah, it eats a lot of my camera inputs. Like the button to bring the camera up just doesn't respond sometimes. I don't know if that's the controller or if it's the game being 17 years old, so it's just not that responsive. Like it doesn't let you press buttons that quickly. I don't know. Maybe I'll swap out for my other PlayStation 2 controller at some point. Because the other thing about it is, this is a whatever the first generation was. I don't remember when the PlayStation 2 came out. Was it like 2001? Is that 1999? Somewhere around there. But this is a first gen PlayStation 2, and these are the original controllers that came with it. So these controllers are older than a lot of people on Twitch. All right, let's see if we can get some stair glides. Well, after I do the whatever room. There, that's the point.
Yep.
If they're not comfortable having this school board meeting in person, why would they be comfortable sending kids back to school? Huh? Is that Chris Orlando? Oh, sorry, I just doxed somebody. A guy is speaking at the school board meeting right now in favor of staying remote. It's a guy I went to high school and college with. I've known him for a long time. He's a really good dude. And he is a teacher. He's a public school teacher. Dang it. And I just said his full name on Twitch. So, sorry about that. Okay, Jay, do you remember which upgrade I forgot to do? There was a fight that I hadn't upgraded Blast for. Was it Woman in Box? If Jay's still here, Jay may have left. Shoot, come here, come here, come here. Oh, I just wasted a shot, didn't I? Dang it. Well, there was one fight. I think it was a Woman in Box fight. It took 4 shots instead of 3. Come here, you. And I... Whoop. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Sensitivity. Hey, Dub. Thank you very much. Did they? Okay. I'm I'm unconcerned with the outcome of the Chiefs game. Oh. I do enjoy playing this game. I'm glad I learned this run. This was a good decision. I think Riles in total, if this is of interest to you, it's relevant to your interests at the very least. I think the next one on my list, now that I've kind of got this one under my hat, it's not good, but I know it at least. I think the next thing is to learn Final Fantasy 1. Still not over? Is it fairly apparent which ways they're leaning, or? Huh? No idea. Is it super glitchy? I mean, Riles, you know me well. Do you think it's glitchy to the point that I wouldn't enjoy it? Excuse me. I mean, I don't know. I mean, a lot of it boils down to, if I'm being honest, I really want to have a Final Fantasy run. Like, I want to know how to run a Final Fantasy game. And FF1 on the PSP is the only one that's short enough for me to actually do. Plus, then I can race my brother. And who doesn't want to see that? Yes, that I am confident of. Total. I know that I don't. I know that I don't want to learn the FF7 PC run.
If you cannot find a way to leave the village, come and find me. I may be able to help.
Well, there's a time save. I didn't talk to him 3 times. You're working on a full run. Oh, of FF. Oh yeah. I knew that. You've talked about that and tweeted about that. Dub knows the FF7 PC run very well. They are quite familiar with one another. How many people are on that board? Oh, shoot. Yeah, sorry, the FF7 PC leaderboard. I imagine a lot. Your laptop? Bring it upstairs? Okay.
Well, because I'll use it in the morning. You don't need to bring it upstairs. Just do
Oh, yeah, so you don't have to come down to the basement. Before you go to work. Work, 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 work. Okay. Everybody seen Night Ray?
Good night, friends.
She creeping on upstairs. Ray creeping up. Ray creeping to bed. I don't know. Oh no, I did it again. I did that before too. Darn it. I'm a dumb dummy. So there's another time loss. Derp. Fairly significant one too. That's probably like at least a minute. Oops. Okay. Let's try that door again, shall we? See if it's open this time. That was annoying. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ah. Yep. Losing time. Creepy. Man, I probably would have saved another... Oh, that's the wrong door. Probably would have saved another 15 seconds or so. If I hadn't screwed that up. For mid-fall speedball, are you going to, Riles? You should. You totally should. What do you think you're going to set your estimate at? Like 145? You think 145 is probably pretty safe? 135. I can dig it. Dang it. I think the right plan there is to hug the left wall. Whoa, she almost got me too, dang. Well, is there anything... Is there anything you can do to make the run... Whoops. More marathon safe? Because, like, there are a few things in that run that are, like, run killing, right? Like, if something goes wrong, it's over. That was slow. So, okay, I figured that was probably the answer. With the safety saves built in, you still think 135 is easily achievable? Because 135 is only 8 minutes off your PB, and it's a pretty RNG heavy run. I mean, I'm not doubting you. I'm just curious. You know much better than I do. Good night, BB. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate it. It's good to see you tonight. There we go. Yeah, I think that's smart. I mean, when we did Unravel at Midwest, we didn't end up lowering the estimate from 117, so the estimate was insanely long. But I think when I messaged them to offer to lower it, I think we were going to lower it all the way down to 107, which at the time was basically 2 minutes off, a little bit less than 2 minutes off of our PB. So, yeah, I get you know, having a submission that is not that far off, but like we felt very confident in a 107. Like a 107 for us was a really bad run. We were getting tons of 105s. It was just the low 105 was hard. Like 105 became sort of average for us. 106 was bad, and 107 was like worst case scenario after a while. Oh no, let's not do that. Please don't tell me that was too low. Cool. Whoop. Oh, you know, you did not get me. I got out of the way in time for that. That's crap. Oh, no, I totally get it, Riles. I'm the same way. I think that 135... I mean, yeah, I would say, you know, see what your average is right now. Dang it. And if 135 is pretty close to your, or if your average is nowadays like pretty close to 130, then I think 135 is more than safe. Jeez, come on, guys. Okay, where is she? There she is. Okay, what are you doing, lady? Oh, where'd she go? Could have had a combo. If I had to guess, I would say it's probably pretty hard to combo her, though. Cool, she did. Oh. Oops. Final FMV almost crashed the game. Jeez. Wait, I'm confused. What do you mean Miss Signo appeared? He's playing Final Fantasy VII, right? Not Pokemon. Is Miss Signo a thing in Final Fantasy VII? Or are you just talking about like a weird graphical anomaly? Is that what you mean? Or is it literally Miss Signo? Because that would be pretty sweet. Oh, ugh. Okay. I am going to upgrade sensitivity and probably eat some herbs at the very beginning of this next split before the woman in box fight. Snap, crackle, pop, snap, crackle, pop, snap, crackle, pop. Give me a challenge, man. Hey, Tweety Bird. How are you? I'm finding it amazing. I love this game. I am, whoops. I just learned... Come on. I just learned the speedrun for it. I finished learning the run. Whoops, come on. Sorry, give me 1 second. Sensitivity, yeah, we got enough. No, hang on. Okay, sorry about that. I just finished learning the run last night. And I did my first full run of it just right before this. Now I'm doing my second full run of the game. I love this game. It's one of my favorites going back to like when I was a teenager. I say that despite the fact that I never actually finished it when I was a teenager. Oh, shoot, I just wasted it. You're going to have to give me a minute, sorry. Try not to waste too much film, Ryan. Cool. Jay was right. That can be done in 3. Oh, goodness. Okay, hang on. Fred fed Ted bread, and Ted fed Fred bread.
I hear something. The two chosen children. Cares of heaven. The wings of a butterfly. The butterfly that will save this village.
Okay. It came kind of a slow start.
The two chosen.
Did I get all the twists? Fred fed Ted bread and Ted fed Fred bread. Not at 10. Wait, was somebody else play at 10? Because this didn't come out until I was 15. Sorry, am I missing a bunch of stuff? I'm trying not to miss a bunch of stuff. I'm really sorry if I am. I am getting better at... I did not get all the twists. Where... All right, sorry. I'll get it. I'll get it soon. Tweety fit. Okay, I'm just gonna say Tweety, because I definitely can't do that X. Zweety, Tweety. Irish wristwatch. 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 Was that the one I missed? Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Irish wristwatch. Zweety. Okay. Zweety. Oh, there you go. Xylophone. Now, full disclosure, when I played it when I was 15, I don't think I finished it. I don't think I finished it until just 2 or 3 weeks ago. I did a casual playthrough of it, with the full intention of then learning the speedrun for it afterwards. So I dove right into the speedrun as soon as I finished the casual playthrough, and man, it holds up. I tell you what, it is horrifying. This game is so scary. Because even now, you know, I've now played through the entirety of the game several times in very quick succession, and I skip all the cutscenes, and I only do the fights that are absolutely necessary and all that jazz. Even that, you know, and that takes out basically all of the... It takes out all of the scary parts of the game, but it doesn't take out, like, the terror of the game, if that makes sense. The atmosphere is still... Oh, man. Is still super unnerving and effective. The tone of it is still really creepy. It's just... It's such a well-designed horror game. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. That's an easy one. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Thank you, Ray, for keeping me honest. I appreciate it. Yeah, anyway, I think I was in the middle of saying this a minute ago. I'm usually okay. I'm honestly not great. I'm not great at keeping up with chat. I do my best. But usually my chat's pretty tame because this isn't a big channel. So when it is hopping, sometimes I miss some stuff. But because I'm not familiar with this game, because this is the only the second time I've ever run it all the way through, I missed some stuff. So I apologize for that. Snap, crackle, pop, snap, crackle, pop, snap, crackle, pop. Yeah, I think I did. Pretty sure I did it 3 times. Come on, homie. Let me through. Thank you. Okay, I'm not going to forget to go upstairs this time. Yes, Miss Ray is my wife. And she is usually basically just my chat proxy. But she has to go to work early in the morning, so she went to bed while I'm staying up kind of late. What, the Snap, Crackle, Pop one? Is it hard? Snap, crackle, pop, snap, crackle, pop, snap, crackle... Ooh. Okay, there you go. Snap, crackle, pop, snap, crackle, pop, snap, crackle, pop. Yes, the sound design is incredible. And one of the things that I'm actually a little bit bummed about, because probably the scariest parts of this game are the spirit radio thing, where you pick up the dropped rocks, gems, and stuff, and you can listen to them on the radio. You don't do any of that in this run, because they're never required. Like, you never have to listen to them. But they are so unsettling. They're so scary. Because the way the sound design for all of them, and the delivery of the lines of dialogue, and the editing of them, it's so good. It's so good. So yeah, this game scares the crap out of me. And I know I played Fatal Frame 1. I don't remember anything about it. I don't think I finished it. But I don't remember literally anything about it. I could not tell you anything. If Jay is still here, he hasn't said anything in a while, so he may have pieced out. But Jayful is the guy he's like an expert on this game. He knows everything about it. And despite not being a speedrunner himself, although he is now, whether or not he wants to admit it, despite not being a speedrunner himself, he designed the route that I'm using to speedrun this game, because he knows it so well. All right, good night, Ray. Love you, dear. So he wrote the route, wrote up notes for me to use, and helped me learn it. He has been just instrumental in helping me with this. But he can tell you all about why it's scary. I have been told that 2 is the best game in the series. I haven't played 3 or 4, and like I said, I don't remember anything about 1, so I can't confirm or deny that statement. It would have been faster for me to go the other way around, wouldn't it? Hey, I didn't suffer that massive time loss this time, where I went to the wrong upstairs room. Well, and then was it number 5 didn't even get an American release, so I can't play it unless I buy the Japanese version, and then I won't be able to understand it. That's what I heard anyway, I think. What's interesting is I'm playing this on the PlayStation 2, right? Because most people who speedrun it run it on the PS2. There is a separate category on the leaderboard for Xbox. There's probably a separate category for the Wii remake as well, although I don't know if anyone has run it. And when I was young, I played it on the PlayStation 2. I own the Xbox version. Yes, I did, Jay. Thank you. And I killed her with 3 shots, but my first shot missed. So I still used 4 shots, but only 3 of them actually made contact. And you are correct. She died with 3. So I own the Xbox version of this game, and I have for years, but I've never played it. Oops. The light key. The other one's shadow, right? I think it's light and shadow. Come on. Come on. Get out. That didn't work. Alright, I'm gonna get past this guy. Watch. It's gonna work. It's gonna be great. Hug the left wall. Hug the left wall. Nice. Every time. Oh god, Sai's intro is so good. I'll mention it when I get there, if I get there. But there's the beginning of chapter 7? I'm pretty sure it's 7. There's the chase scene with Sai after you drop the camera, if you remember that. I have now said this a couple of times. Every time I get there, I say this. But it is the best part of the game. And that's saying something because the entire game is fantastic. But it is absolutely incredible. It's so amazing. For so many reasons. Cool, saving time. Against, you know, averages, but whatever. Ugh, don't do that to me, Jay. Well, and the Mio, open the door. That, ugh. She says it in such an in such an unconcerned way. That's what gets me. I mean, not completely unconcerned. Like, it's not casual, but it's not like there's a murderous, psychotic ghost outside here with me. Please let me in or I'm going to die. It does not have that sort of urgency. And it's so unsettling. All right, how do you think the Mourners fight's gonna go today? Because last time they beat me up pretty good, and I ended the fight on the wrong side of the room. So let's see if we can not do that this time. Jay, I know you said you might have to bounce. I have no upgrades written in for a little while, right? No upgrades before the Mourners. Like, I don't think any until Creepy Dolls, right? I don't know how my 61 film count is doing. I might have to, because I've wasted a couple of shots at least. We'll see how the mourners go. I might have to switch back to 14 for the doll scavenger hunt. Yes. And then after Doll Dad, the next upgrade is like just kind of whenever you can. Probably after the last doll fight.
Come here, ya. Don't give up.
There. I think I successfully did all those little dialogue mini cutscenes that aren't actually cutscenes. I think I shortened all of them. God, every time I run by that house, I think about the weird disembodied legs that walk by for some reason. Someone explain to me why there's just a pair of disembodied legs walking around in that house. It's so strange. Like, I don't think it's supposed to be funny, because I don't think anything in this game is supposed to be funny, but it's really funny. You know, that sounds familiar, Sweetie. I don't know why it sounds familiar, but it does. I don't know. God, I love that you have, like, an hour to steal that key. That dude is so slow. If only all of the mourners could be that slow. And... surprise, Miyako! Try to strangle me, Beach. You can't strangle me. Ah. I hate it when the camera angle changes right as I'm trying to adjust my positioning. It happens so often. Hi, Chitose. Is it really? Is it harder? I know I read somewhere, and who knows how accurate this is, or if this is just sort of the legend of the game, kind of building itself up over time. But I've read that the first one was so scary that people couldn't finish it. Like, people really loved the game, but they didn't finish it because they just couldn't handle it. And then so for the second one, they decided instead of toning down the scariness, they were going to make the gameplay that much better so that people would be compelled to finish it, despite their terror. Which, is that accurate? I don't know. If it is, it's amazing. I mean, I believe it if it is the case, because this game is really scary, but the gameplay is also really good. Alright, let's see if I can kill these guys. Oh shoot, that was a 0. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. That was a fatal frame. Oh, but he got me. That was too early. Ah. Do not die, do not die. Cool, you're dead. You're dead too. Awesome. I don't think that wasted any shots. Did I waste any shots? I don't know. Maybe. Had to use an herbal medicine, which is annoying because now I'm out of them. But I've got my stone mirror intact, which is nice. And I usually don't lose a lot of health to the dolls, but now that I've said that, I'm sure I jinxed myself. Oh, come on. Oops. Yeah, I should play 3 at the very least. What system is 3 on? Is it still PlayStation, or was it is it PS3? If it's PS3, I can't play it because I own a PS4, but most PS3 games aren't backwards compatible. Still PS2? Okay. I should check it out sometime. If it is in fact good. Yeah, the ending of this... Literally started crying. The ending of this one is, like, super dark. It's super dark. There you go. That's the move. Jay, that's the move. Is to learn all 3. Learn the PlayStation Fatal Frame trilogy. Unless if Fatal Frame is also on PlayStation, then I guess you'd have to learn the quadrilogy. But that's the move right there. Is learn all of the speedruns. Oops. Okay, I'm hearing a cricket chirping. I'm pretty sure it's a real cricket and not a cricket in the game. But I'm not positive. I could not tell you what Ko or Koei is. I don't. Is that from this game or is that from 3? You sing professionally. That's awesome. You are in the right place then, Zweety. I don't anymore, except for in the shower. But my degree is in voice performance. I was an opera singer once upon a time in a former life. And Miss Ray, my wife, who is not here, is a pianist. Well, I think it's been a while since anybody's done any professional performance, since the whole world is shut down right now. I don't know if you follow, like me. I don't know if this is at all your cup of tea, but if you follow the opera world at all, the Metropolitan Opera, just canceled their entire 2020-2021 season. Like the whole thing is canceled, which is nuts. Like that's a lot of people without jobs. I mean, feel free to link it if you want. I'll check it out. I think Nightbot should let you link it. I'd love to listen to it. In an hour and a half when I'm done with this run. Oh wow, yeah. What kind of singing do you do? Do you do like music theater, or do you sing in a band, or lounge singing? I always wanted to be a lounge singer. I thought that would be fun. Like if I could go back to like the 50s and 60s when there was just tons of crooners and stuff. I always thought that'd be cool. Wrong one again. Come on. Where'd she go? Oh, come on. Give me the... Oh, that's awesome. There's one. Where's the other one? Oh, came up behind me. Are you the real one by any chance? Yes, you are. Oh, dang it. Too slow. Darn it. Okay, fake one. The real one's out here somewhere, though. Ah, I missed it. Um, I am... I didn't even look at my count, but I'm just going to play it safe and assume that I'm a little bit low. Oops, that was the wrong way. I shouldn't have any other fights before Daldad, so... Had plenty? Okay. Yeah, it'd be nice to be able to save it. I had to kill Seijiro with 14 earlier. That was not ideal. Oops. I love this pickup because it doesn't lose you any time except for the tech smashing. Because you have to wait on this guy anyway. Okay, hang on, I have to listen for him. No, you're fine. Yeah, it's weird. I think this year, well, actually, we may not have made it last year either. If I'm being honest. But yeah, Ray and I used to go. Although we don't call them Ren fairs, we call it the Renaissance Festival. I don't know if that's common or not, but here, like where we are, that is what everybody refers to it as, is the Renaissance Festival, not the fair, but whatever. It's the same thing. We would go literally every year. Like I had been every year since I was 14, probably, which is before I even met Ray. Although we did start dating when I was like 17. So we had gone together for a really long time. And I work with kids, and I even took my kids once, because I don't think any of them had ever heard of the Renaissance Festival, and I was like, oh, you guys are gonna love it, and they did. I love the Renaissance Festival, but it's canceled this year, which, you know, obviously is the right choice, but it sucks because that's a lot of people's. I mean, that's their only income. Is a lot of people travel around and go everywhere. So yeah, I was bummed that we weren't going to be able to go this year. And now that I think about it, I am right. We didn't go last year either because we have a 2-year-old. so we didn't want to bring at the time what was, you know, still an infant. To the Renaissance Festival, where it's often like 100 degrees out. I love Rennies. I've never heard that term before, but I love it. There's a group that always performs at ours. I'm sure they perform at tons, but they're at ours every year, and I never miss them. They're called the Jolly Rogers. They do, you know, sea shanties basically, but piratey sea shanties, and it's incredible. I love their stuff. Oops. Kansas City is the one we go to, which isn't actually in Kansas City. It's in Bonner Springs, but nobody knows what Bonner Springs is, so they all say Kansas City. And that falls down. Oh, come on. Stop turning around, Mio. Okay, upgrade to 90. And upgrade blast and or sensitivity. I'm going to do sensitivity, even though I haven't done blast yet. Huh, okay. We always hit the Jolly Rogers, and we always hit the washing well wenches. Dang it. Stop disappearing so darn fast. Okay, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Oh, he was actually, like, coming at me. Nice. That was pretty decent. Hey, Steve. Congrats, man. That is a long friggin' run. 9 hours is insane. One of my favorite streamers, Mutsky, does a lot of Final Fantasy games. He runs 7, 8, and 9. I think he also runs 10, but only kinda. And those are, respectively, 7, 8, 9, and 10 hour-long runs, just completely coincidentally. 854, geez. And he's also a musician, and he has he has a line in one of his songs about speedrunning. He says, quote, "Speed runs as long as work days." And I always thought that was funny because that is extremely true. Is this the one you're submitting to a marathon, Steve? I don't remember if you said GDQ or if you even said. Oh, come on. There's another, it ate my input again. That's frustrating, because that could have been a really... That's a fake one. Like, she came out right away. Ugh. I think they're in different places right now. Oh, okay, there you are, there you are. Did that kill her? Cool. I think this will probably be a gold split, even though my first stall fight was rough. Yeah, gold split. Sweet. Look at me now. Look at me now. I got some gold splits. So yes, this is the part I was talking about, Sweetie, if you're still here. Yes. Almost a minute and a half. Minute and 27 seconds. If we're being pedantic. Sweetie, if you're still here, this is the part I was saying is my favorite part of the game. Specifically the part that's coming up. That first bit was just like kind of an amuse-bouche. But now you have this whole chase scene. Oh, come on. Where you're running from Sai. Yeah, you're running from Sai, and sometimes you're hearing Mayu's voice, and you don't know if it's Mayu, because Sai has never shown an ability to mimic your sister. Like, that's not something that we know she can do. So, like, you want to go and find your sister, especially if she's locked out there with a murderous psychopathic ghost. Psychopathic? Is that a word? But, oh god, it's so good. And, I mean, you're helpless against Sai anyway, because the key doesn't do anything to her. Not the key. Sorry, I said key because I was just picking up a key. The camera doesn't do anything to her. She's invincible anyway. But then, on top of that, you just don't have the camera right now. And it's so horrifying. It's so scary. Alright, let's investigate the doll mechanism. Mm-hmm. I've noticed that too, Jay.
No. Is that
Mio, open the door. Mm. And then the really loud knock. Like, can ghosts knock on doors? God, I love it so much. I also sort of, this is a reach. This is a stretch. But I sort of get the impression, hang on. I sort of get the impression that Saw is sort of screwing with you. Like, you're completely defenseless right now. If she really wanted to kill you, she could. Like, I think she's enjoying messing with you right now. Weird thing from eBay. Oh, that's cool. Oh yeah, Jay, did you not know that? I don't know if I've ever noticed that, but I've definitely read that. The butterfly imagery is like, oh, I'm gonna grab this. I didn't grab it last time. There we go. The butterfly imagery in this game is over the top. It's amazing. Mm-hmm. Well, and this one's pretty obvious, but when you choke out your sister, the red on her neck looks like a butterfly. Spoiler alert. You strangle your sister to death. Oh, probably, yeah. That's probably like where it gets its name. Oof. You know how I know I've been gaming too long? My butt hurts. Excuse me. Yeah, right. I know, Steve. I went for... Usually I stream for about 3 hours, because that's all I can really afford to stream for. I'm pretty sure I can't hold this, right? Yeah. That's all I can really afford to stream for, because I gotta sleep. But last night I went for about 5, and woof. It was a long stream for me. It was like 5 hours and 15 minutes or so. Hey, I remembered to take the picture of the door before trying to walk through it this time. Progress. I mean, Jay, hopefully I'll be done in less than 45 minutes. If you want to hang around that long. Or I will die to Mr. Kurosawa, Ryoken. And I'll be done in 20 minutes. And your expertise is always invaluable. Yes, the Ryoken fight is a pain in the neck, especially when you try and do it fast. That's nuts, Steve. That's awesome, but it's nuts. Oh, shoot! Yo! Oh, dang it. Wasted one. I got a shot off on her right away. Oh, now she's gonna get me. That was the world's fastest Chitose fight. I didn't think you ever got a very... Like, I wasn't even bothering to raise my camera. Usually I do. Usually I pick the camera up and look at her. But I didn't think the first one ever gave you a chance to hit her. That's awesome. Oh, that's nice. I feel great about that. This is the run, you guys. I'm going to be mad if this dies to Ryoken. Because this has been a lot of really good RNG. Kind of sucky doll RNG. Although the last doll fight, the second doll fight, I guess there's still one more. The second doll fight started with good RNG and then I choked it. Let's see if we can do this one quick. Come on, pick up the camera. Come on, look up, look up. Dang it. Oh, shoot. That one was pretty alright, too. I wasted one shot, which is annoying, but I'll take it. Hey, girl, hey. And now she takes forever to show up. Look up. Ah, dang it. Alright, thanks, Total. Have a good night, man. Ah. The 3-hit combos, man. They're tough. That was too early. Dang it. Dang it. Oh, I had a blast. Why didn't I use it? Come on, girl. Okay. Look up. Look up. You are the worst. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the first two fights were pretty decent. The first fight was incredible. I didn't think you could have a fight that good against Jose. The second fight was fine. The third fight was pretty rough. Although I think I played it okay. I just think it didn't. It was just a bad fight. So sweet. I couldn't decide whether I wanted to say good or sweet, so I said swood. Thanks, Jay. Honestly, I may still switch anyway, just to be, like, extra special careful. Hey, another gold.
Ritual. It's beginning. Hurry. We need to get to the old tree.
Let's check on our upgrades. 34,000 points. I'll wait until I have 38. That's annoying. I'm lower on points than I was last time. Last time I had 36 and change. So I'm about 2 grand less than I was. Even though this run is objectively going better than last time. I don't know the connection between this and the first one. Is it anything I would get? I guess, Jay, you've talked about it before. Like somebody's a descendant of the protagonist from the first one. Oh yeah, the apprentice is... There you go. Oh right, Yai and the apprentice get married, and the protagonist is like their kid. Is that right? And this actually happens before the first one. Do I have that right? Yai is their mom. I mean, that's never like spelled out, is it? In the first game, or in this one for that matter. I mean, obviously, yeah, it can't be spelled out in the first game, because they probably hadn't decided to make that a thing when they made the first game. They didn't know they were gonna make the second one. But I don't know if that's ever spelled out, I guess, is my point. Hey, run. Mm. So it's there if you know what you're looking for. Okay. Got woman in box coming up. Extremely annoying. Oh, no, sorry. First storehouse, then woman in box. I'll remember that at some point. I would have remembered that as soon as I saw I here in a second. Right there. Thank goodness for this game giving you subtle little clues on, hey, you should do this next. As long as I keep remembering to run in the right direction, I should be good. Ugh, poor Itsuki. Itsuki, you're such a great character. I'm sorry you get wasted on basically being an exposition machine. You deserve better than that. Wait. Yes, okay. I had a minute of, wait, am I supposed to be going here? Alright, Beach. Let's go. You know, I'm tempted to let her get a little bit closer to me before I hit her. Because right now she gets blasted back into the wall, which is of no use. Oh, shoot, that was a waste. Darn it. Ah, that was a waste too. Come on, man. Where'd she go? Oh. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. How did that not count? Ah. Oh, this has been a really bad fight. Oof. That wasted a bunch of film. Dang it. Come here. No, I have not played. I have not fought the children playing tag. Is that an especially difficult fight? Yeah, I didn't fight them even in my casual. Nor did I do the Miyako and Miyako's boyfriend tag team fight that you told me about. I mean, I'm assuming that the backstory for all of these fights is children were brutally murdered. Really? There's a game with a more brutal backstory than this? Because the backstory to this game is an entire village was slaughtered by a young woman who was sacrificed. You are not real? You are? The 3-shot combo continues to elude me. Cool, you're the real one. Sweet. Also a pretty decent fight. Woman in Box was terrible. What did I waste, like 4 shots on Woman in Box? Jeez. Now I don't know if I want to play the first one if it's that rough. Traumatic. Okay. Okay, I know I'm not there yet, but I'm thinking ahead. For the Ryokan fight, I think I decided I'm just gonna hit the dude, try and hit the dude early with at least a 2-shot combo, 3 if I can, and then even if it's just a 2-shot combo, get him with 3 normals, and that has been enough to finish it. Checking on my sister, making sure she's still napping. And hopefully, the major downside with that is what I have sort of noticed is you get the combo, then you get 1 normal shot, and then pretty much every single time he summons his goons. Do I have enough to upgrade? No, I do not. Okay, I'm not gonna blast her. I really want to, especially because I think I can get away with it if I do it early. Oh, is that low enough? Yes, it was. Sweet. Barely. Come here, beach. Would you please, for the love of God, die? Okay, go back and get the thingy. Gonna remember that this time. No, I agree. Because, like, what if you don't? You know? Like, I mean, in my pseudo run that wasn't a run last night, I did accidentally blast her. Well, I didn't accidentally do it, but I forgot, and I blasted her at the beginning of the fight, and it worked out because I had another one that was loaded by the end of the fight.
It's okay. It's our fault.
All right, here we go. This will be a gold too. Way ahead.
We've reached the shrine up there. We can leave the village.
Oops. Miss me. Dude, you're whiffing hard. My butt hurts. You know, I don't care what anybody says. Mio's a really good sister. Because at this point, she'd have to be really dense not to realize that something seriously weird is going on with her younger sister. But she's still going after her, man. I say younger sister, they're twins. But Mio is pretty clearly the, like, caretaker. She's the big sister, how about that? Well, it depends on who you ask, sweetie. According to some traditions, she's younger. Yes, including me, Jay, for the entire casual run. I mean, again, it's messed up that she bails on her sister, even though she didn't have a choice. Like, she had to bail on her sister, but... I love this game. This is such a great game. Yes. Jay had me do it. I didn't know it was a thing, but during my casual run, he was like, "Hey, you should make a save here, and then do this." And I was like, "Wait, this doesn't make any sense. Why?" Like, because there's even a prompt like, "Are you sure you want to leave Mayu behind?" And I was like, "I don't want to leave Mayu behind." And he's like, "No, trust me, just do it." Okay. Check out that tunnel. Dang it, I didn't get the stair glide. That's frustrating because he is slow as heck.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You should be sorry.
Let's do this together.
So that's actually Yae apologizing, right? Saying I'm sorry. Like that's Yae finally coming back to finish the job. I mean, I'm a sucker for a happy ending, so I think my Shadow Festival, I don't know. I think my favorite ending is the one where they both get away. And yeah, like Mio is blinded, but like they're both alive. I think that's my favorite. All right, here we go. Oops. $20,000. Barely enough to do that upgrade. Come on, man. Oh, shoot, I missed. That's frustrating. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, give me something to shoot at. Well, now he's doing his normal thing. Yes! Got the 3-hit combo. Alright, now where's he at? Come on, homie. Where'd he go? Shoot, where is he? Oh, how did I miss? How did I miss? Come on, come on, come on. Ah, that's frustrating. Hey! Hey, thank you, Mel! How are you? What were you streaming? How'd your stream go? Welcome, 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 everyone. I am, hopefully, knock on wood, I just jinxed it, I know, about to finish my second ever run of Fatal Frame 2 Crimson Butterfly. I am currently in the second to last boss fight, which is probably the hardest boss fight. Oh shoot, he was right there. I think he's behind me now. This guy should have just like one hit left. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh. And I'm well ahead of my previous pace. So oh, no. Okay, hang on. So thank you everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I'm not going to be very good at chat here for a few minutes because this fight's really hard. I'm gonna use that. I almost had this fight in the bag like really fast. The beginning of it went really well, and then I whiffed. Did that get him? No, it didn't. Shoot. Which means I think that was my last. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? That should do it. Yes! Whew. Okay, anyway. Hi, everyone. Okay. There is still one big fight coming. The very last fight. But the very last fight is not as difficult as that fight. So, I am hopeful that we're going to do this. We'll see. Okay, I blew the sacred water, so I can't be super cavalier about this gauntlet. So things that are remaining. I have to run through a bunch of just like random enemy ghosts. You can fight them, but if I fought them, it would A, take too long. Everything takes too long for speedrunners. It would A, take too long, and B, use a lot of film that I don't want to use. That's how you do combat. You take pictures of them, and it has like exorcismal power. It would take too much film that I need for the last fight. So instead, you just you tank your way through it. You try and dodge them, but it's pretty close quarters, so you're probably not going to be able to dodge them. So you just take the hits, and hopefully you don't die. And I'm at full health. So there's one. I'm at full health, but these guys do a fair amount of damage. And I can afford to have my health depleted entirely one time, because I've got an item that will replenish my health when it hits 0. So I should be okay, but I don't want to be too risky, because I'm out of yeah, I didn't figure. I'm out of healing items. So I'm also going to switch over to... Hey, I dodged him! Sweet! I'm also switching over to a lower quality film that I can use to stun them if I really want to. That takes time, but it allows me to sneak past them without getting hit, hopefully. Anyway, welcome everyone to the stream. I'm getting a little antsy because I'm on a pretty good pace. I mean, I'm not on like a world record pace or anything. This is my second run ever, but I'm on a much better pace than I've ever been on before. So that's a nice feeling. That's such a weird shot. Like, it's so creepy. Okay, there's one guy down here that I think I'm gonna... Oh, no. No, stop it. Great, he got me. Okay, let's see if I can just run past him. No, we're gonna try and get him. Okay, now run past him. That guy's really hard to get past. and he can grab you multiple times, so he's usually worth stunning, even though it takes a little while. Whew, okay, almost there. I'm going to switch back to... Whoops. Man, I've got all kinds of 90 film. So final boss fight's coming up here in a minute. There's no more danger until that fight. And the final boss moves pretty slowly, so he's not difficult to fight. Except, it doesn't matter how much health you have at this point. If he touches you, you die. Period. Game over. And you have to fight him pretty aggressively, because he regenerates health as the fight goes. So, yeah. So you have to get up in his grill, which means you have to put yourself in a fair amount of danger. Because if you stay way back and just try and wait it out, the fight will just never end. Now I've got plenty of film, which is nice. Okay, here's the fight. I got plenty of film, which is nice, so I should be able to take it a little bit easy. Because I want to finish this run, and better to finish. Better to finish with a less than amazing time than to not finish. That was a really good first shot. Yes, got the combo. So I got him 3 times in a row there, which is as well as you can do. Oh, he's right up in my grill. Oh, I didn't get the 3-hit combo that time, but I got 2, which is alright. Whoa, that's game! I win! I win the game, you guys! I mean, I still have to walk to the end, but I win the game. There is no more danger. Whew. Yeah, that was really good. Honestly, that's about as well as it can go. Oh, man. Whew. So yeah, this is getting submitted. This is going to get submitted to the leaderboard. This might be sub 2 hours on the RTA. I don't know. Depends on how long it takes to mass through these. In-game time is definitely sub 2. Oh, I have to walk towards her. Shoot. Time. 1:51:25. You know what? I am extremely happy with that time. I'm super happy with that time. 1:51:25. I will take it. Huh. Tomato, I didn't even know I had that command. That's how much I know about anything. I didn't know I had a GG command in Nightbot. I assume one of my mods made that one. Okay, cool. And I didn't have to do any safety saves. So that is definitely a valid run.